It's our favorite complete recipe collection filled with mouth-watering homemade dishes featuring breads, breakfasts, appetizers, lunch dinners, and desserts. Get out your measuring cups, mixer, and chopping board. The Home and Backyard Cookbook begins right now.
Here at Old & Brew in Peckville, you can get a fine selection of handcrafted drinks, cold coffees, espressos, and you can shop their great vintage decor. I'm here with Sarah Weber, and we're at Old & Brew. And Sarah, I just love your place. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about it?
Absolutely. Thank you, Jackie. So we are Old & Brew. We always tell our customers when they come in for the first time, we sell mid-century modern, that's the old, and the brew is our little coffee shop.
I love it.
Today what we're going to do is prepare one of our drinks, but I do want to mention we get our coffee locally. It's brewed in Factoryville, PA by Damiani Coffee Roasters.
Excellent, excellent. So you're going to make us a nice, refreshing, cool drink, right?
Yes.
All right.
So one of our signature summer drinks is called the Sparkling Rose Lemonade. We're going to make that for you today.
Okay.
So first we're going to start with our ice. Obviously that's the base. Now in my shaker, first thing I'm going to put is the Monin Rose syrup.
Okay.
This is very lovely, perfect for summer. It doesn't only go in the lemonade, it could go in any of our coffee drinks as well.
Oh, nice.
So super multifunctional. We're going to start with 5 since I'm building the basic recipe, but we can always customize it. So if someone likes more flavoring or they like it a little tart, we can always change it based on their personal preference.
Sounds good.
Next, we're going to dump in the ice, then our lemonade.
Oh, there's nothing like lemonade, something kind of drink like that. It's just so good for the summer.
So refreshing.
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna put my lid on, and then look how pretty.
Yeah.
Then we shake a little. We try to do everything local and everything in-house that we can. We could make this probably by a batch, but we like to do it unique and for the customer. So again, how we can base it on their preferences.
Right.
Now we have room for our lemon sparkling water. Another thing for the summer, really refreshing.
Yeah.
And who doesn't like a little bubbles? So now we'll top her off. So our drink would not be complete without the final touch, fresh lemon right on top. And normally, since we're grab-and-go style, since we're here on Main Street in Peckville, we like to make sure we have our lids, straws, whatever the customer needs so they can get back to whatever they have going on.
Okay.
We lid it and go, and there you have it. Old & Brew's Sparkling Rose Lemonade. So next we're going to do another one of our summer drinks.
Okay.
It's called the OB Pink Drink. It's our spin on the very popular pink drink that you may see at other coffee shops.
Yes.
So we're gonna start with our strawberry refresher. So it's in this container now because we do make it fresh every morning. This is our most popular non-coffee drink. It's our original refresher that we started with, but as you can see, we can mix and match and do it with plenty of other drinks as well. This drink, you can customize it to your choosing as well. So you can add caffeine, you can add sugar. We like to make it at the base level and then go from there based on your liking. So then we're gonna take our Torriani vanilla syrup, which this is our most popular syrup. Vanilla leads the way when it comes to syrups.
Oh, okay.
3 pumps of that in
I'm always
here.
fascinated by all these flavors that go together so well. It's neat, especially like the florals. Like that's pretty interesting.
I never knew. I always thought in my mind florals, ugh.
Right?
But florals are amazing, and the fact that you can mix and match and make all these other drinks. There's a whole world of drinks out there. Then next is our coconut milk, which is great. For those who can't drink dairy, they can drink this as well. There's no sugar added in this either. Okay, now the fun part. We're gonna add our dried strawberries.
Oh, that's different.
And then we shake. And look how pretty that is.
I love it.
And we are ready for whatever the day has ahead of us.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for showing us how to make these delicious, refreshing drinks. And I think we should note that there's something for everyone, even for adults and kids, right?
Yes, absolutely. So when we made these drinks, we wanted to make sure they were caffeine friendly. So they're friendly for all ages. So mom and kids can come in. Kids can feel like grown-ups, and moms can get the caffeine they need. We can add sugar. There's plenty of other ingredients we have that can make sure everyone gets the drink they need here.
I love it.
So we try to get everything locally. As mentioned, our coffee is local.
Nice.
We get our bagels from Main Street Bagel in Dixon City. We get muffins and sometimes sandwiches from local places as well.
Terrific. Now I think Ian is standing by, and we're going to go talk to him a little bit about it's the old and brew. We're going to talk about the old part.
Yes, so thank you for joining me for the brew part.
Thanks, Sarah. Well, this is the other half of Old and Brew. This is Ian Karazi. Ian, tell us about this section. You have some nice pieces here.
Thanks,
Lots
Jackie.
of fun.
This is the old section of Old and Brew. Here at Old and Brew, we specialize in vintage collectibles, primarily mid-century modern through the 1990s, but we are open to anything that does fit the aesthetic. So we do suggest everyone to stop in. We do have a little bit of something for everybody. So we try to create nostalgic moments. As you can see, we do offer some Pyrex pieces, which usually does remind people of, mom or grandma a little bit. This is our spring and summer setup, ready to go. We have some items for a perfect backyard barbecue. We have some different pitchers, accompanying mugs to go with the Pyrex. So once again, we try to provide a little something for everybody in a seasonal manner as well.
I love it because these items, they're not only beautiful and fun and you can use them, but they bring back such great memories.
They do. The memories are everything for us. I mean, I think that's a real big reason why we got started in this. The nostalgia is awesome, and it's nice to see people smile and remorse of the past.
Totally. I mean, who would think that like a Pyrex blow would make them smile?
I don't think we ever thought we'd love Pyrex as much as we do today. In addition to the Pyrex we don't only just do housewares, we also do furniture. We have a lot of lamps, we have a lot of different clocks. We try to provide a little bit of something for every room in the house. We try to set up the vignettes in a way that this is exactly how you'd see it when you walked into the home. We want to set it up for you so you can actually get the vibe of how it's going to look when you put it in your house.
Totally. It kind of tells a story.
It does. It leads you from room to room, as we like to say. We also provide booth space. We currently do have an open booth, and we do have an accompanying booth by Eclectic City Vintage, who does specialize in vintage clothing and accessories. We do have some vinyls in the back as well.
Ian, thank you so much for having us here today.
Thank you
We
as well,
really
Jackie.
appreciate it. Why don't you tell everybody where you're located?
Yeah, of course. We're located at 538 Main Street in Peckville. We do offer private parking. We have additional parking across the street at PNC Bank, so there's definitely space for everybody. You can follow us on social media. We do have a Facebook and Instagram page. We're constantly posting new updates, menu items, new inventory to hit, so you can definitely get a jump on the crowd by following us there.
I love it. We really enjoyed our time here at Old and Brew. Thanks a million.
Thank you as well.
Welcome to Big Dan's Barbecue, right here in Catawissa. You can get pork, brisket, ribs, and chicken. It's smoked to perfection and it falls right off the bone. Dan, you're going to make us some excellent barbecue today, right?
Yep. First thing we're going to do is season a pork butt. This is probably one of the easiest things that you can do in barbecue. A lot of people will score the fat cap on the top here.
Right.
And so this is, probably a 1/4 inch thick or so.
Okay.
And so sometimes the seasoning doesn't really penetrate all the way down. So just scoring it gives a chance for that seasoning to really penetrate down and get into the meat.
And like the fat is good on there because that's going to provide some flavor, right?
It is. It's going to cook down, it's going to render down, it's going to soak in through the meat, give you some nice juice on there. The other thing that people often will do, we don't do this in the restaurant, but I wanted to highlight it here, is they'll put a binder on it. So a lot of people will use mustard or some sort of oil. It really doesn't change the flavor too much. I've even seen people use mayonnaise as a binder. But they'll just put that on kind of lightly. It just gives something for the rub to stick to.
Oh, gotcha.
The pork is pretty wet anyway, pretty sticky, so that you don't really have a problem with the rub sticking to it. This is a super great cut of meat. It's big, and so you want to cook that for maybe 12 hours, 13 hours, 10 hours, depending on what temperature you're cooking it out. Really just trying to get to that internal temperature of maybe 201, 202, somewhere in that range. After the binder, if you decide to use a binder, this is our rub that we have made for us here. It's our recipe. But we just give it a good seasoning all over, kind of pat it down, make sure we've got all the spots covered, and that's it. So,
the rub smells really good.
Thank you, yeah, we like it.
Good
so
stuff.
this is our pork rub. We use it on our ribs, we use it on our pork butts as well. But that's the first step, and then when it's ready, we'll put it in the smoker and go from there.
Okay, sounds good. there it is out of the smoker. It looks great. And I noticed there's like paper around it.
Yeah,
What's up with that?
there's butcher paper. So what we do is we'll cook it for maybe 6, 8, 9 hours to about 170, and then we'll take it out and we'll wrap it in butcher paper. The butcher paper allows it to breathe a little bit, and so it doesn't. Foil, if you wrap it up nice and tight, it's almost like braising it. It steams the meat.
Yeah.
It'll cook it down and it'll be tender, but you lose some of that bark that you would get otherwise. So the butcher paper allows it to breathe a little bit. And then it's real simple. There's usually some that fat we talked about that we scored.
Yeah.
So that's on there. So we try to pull the top of that off. There's another layer here of this thin little meat, which if you're not careful, you can easily miss that, but that's fantastic stuff
prime
there.
stuff there.
Yep, and then you separate it. There's the bone.
Yep.
Comes right out,
Look at
super
that.
easy. So we just kind of do a little bit, break it down, and then I will take just a touch, not a lot. We don't put a lot on, but this is just our sweet sauce. Just put a little bit in there. You don't get that overwhelming just barbecue flavor.
Right.
The
It's
meat
subtle.
and the rub and the smoke all still come together.
That looks amazing.
So there you go.
Amazing.
So I'm going to show you how we do a couple of our sauces. So
Okay.
we make 6 different sauces in-house.
Wow.
I'm going to show you 2 of them here today, how we make them. This is our Alabama white sauce, primarily good for chicken, but we like to use it on everything. But it's a mayonnaise-based sauce.
Ooh,
So
nice.
we're going to start with some mayonnaise, and then we're going to put some sugar,
All right.
and then we're going to put some apple cider vinegar, and then we're going to put some salt and pepper, and then we're going to put some lemon juice, just a little bit. So then you just kind of whisk it up. If you have an immersion blender, that works really well too, or put it in your actual blender.
Right.
But yeah, we just kind of whisk it up.
All right, Dan, now you have another sauce.
Yeah, so this is probably even easier than the other one. This is a North Carolina vinegar sauce. So this whole jug is apple cider vinegar. So we got some brown sugar,
Okay.
some red pepper flakes, a little bit of ketchup.
This sounds different.
Yeah, it's got a nice little spice to it. And then, of course, salt and pepper. So you just put all that in there.
Yep.
And then comes the fun part. Put the top on it, and then you shake it. And that's it.
Mix it right in the container.
Mix it right in the container, yes. So that's our North Carolina vinegar sauce.
Well, here at Big Dan's Barbecue, you can get a lot of different types of foods with the barbecue.
Absolutely. So this is the pork that we shredded up earlier. So a lot of people will just want the meat, and then you can put whatever sauce on it that you want. We do that by the pound, so quarter pound, half pound, 1 pound, however much you want. And then we used to have what's called a pile up. It was meat, beans, and coleslaw piled up. And we started having people ask, well, could I do mac and cheese instead, or could I do this? So we just changed it. It's the barbecue bowl. So it's a meat and 2 sides in a bowl. Whatever meat, whatever sides you want. Now, if you don't like your food touching, you wouldn't like this one.
Right,
but,
right.
So we would go with some meat, and then I've got some of our mac and cheese here, our house-made mac and cheese, and then we'll top it with coleslaw. I mean, people have done baked beans and green beans. They've done potato salad and whatever. I mean, there's any combination that you can think of. We've had people make those, and everybody has their favorites, and so we enjoy doing that. Other people like our nachos. So this has been something that we've been doing for a couple years. It originated actually at the Bloomsburg Fair when we were there. In addition to pork, we have brisket, and you can do the whole thing again with brisket. We have pulled chicken, you can do the whole thing again with pulled chicken. So lots of different options. Come here every day, you'll eat something different every day.
You actually started as a food truck, right?
We did. So 2013, we bought a big trailer and we set it up in the parking lot here at Rohrbox and just decided to give it a go. Pretty soon we're like, I think we're starting to outgrow this trailer a little bit. So we were talking about different options for moving inside the farm market here. I was walking up here in the gift shop area, what you'll see at the restaurant. I said to my wife, I go, this is it, this is the restaurant. She goes, I like it, let's do it. So this is starting our 3rd year here in the restaurant. We like to say it feels like it's a backyard barbecue, like you're coming to our house to hang out with us just every day, that's what you're doing. So we are 240 Southern Drive in Catawissa. So that is Rohrbox Farm Market. Most people know that. They've been around for 65, 70 years. You go through the farm market and then up the stairs, or we also have a ground level entrance at the back here. Freeze Farm Winery is here too. They're downstairs, and Turkey Hill Brewing Company.
Dan, I cannot thank you enough. We
Oh,
had
absolutely.
such
Thanks
a
for
good
coming
time
out.
here, and we appreciate it. And I guess we could dig in.
Absolutely.
All right,
Try something
sounds
else.
good.
Yeah.
Each week, we try to bring you new, exciting, delicious products. And here in Newton Ransom, we found Annie's Country Kitchen, where they produce the most amazing products. And we're going to tell you what they are, and we're going to step inside and see what they have to offer. I'm here with the man behind Annie's Country Kitchen. This is Lee Jamison, and your items are just phenomenal. Folks just love them, and they're just so filled with goodness and great ingredients. Today you're going to prepare something for us, right?
I have prepared 10 pounds of blueberries. We're going to make a blueberry cobbler. It's one of our best-selling products. It's all natural ingredients, and it's becoming increasingly popular. Well, I took 10 pounds of berries. I ran them through the commercial machine and prepped them. So the idea is to have every berry more or less torn open to where you are capturing all of the nutrition, the pulp, the juice, and the natural flavors, as well as the natural sugars that are present in each berry. So each berry is contributing to the overall flavor of the recipe. That machine's our workhorse, a food prep machine that has a number of different blade combinations to it. Right now we're currently beginning to make the next batch of red jalapeno jelly, which we start with red bell peppers. I'm going to add my pectin, which is all natural thickening agent, not a lot, because the cobbler you want to have a little bit of thickness, but not too much. I add 2 pats of butter to this recipe. The butter acts as an anti-foaming agent. Oh. So if you don't use a little bit of butter, you'll wind up with a lot of foam. That's right. This is the secret sauce here. This is actually a blend of 3 different honeys in here that, through a lot of trial and error and experimentation and taste testing, we found out that this is the best combination of honey to use in our recipe. So you can see it's a basic recipe. We're relying on the flavors and the nutrition from Mother Nature.
Yeah, the whole thing, yeah. Honey has so many benefits, so it's a good ingredient.
It really does. So we will blend this together, and it will slowly melt down. And that's kind of the basis to the recipe. We're going to be adding a little bit of sugar later on. I initially tried to eliminate the sugar altogether and just use honey to flavor and sweeten, but I was not able to do that because the honey begins to overpower the taste. So Jackie, you can see we're having a nice boil across the surface of our cobbler. So when I stir this, it cools it that little bit, but then you see the boil immediately comes back. At that point, when you stir it and it comes back immediately, now we can begin to time it.
So why is it called Annie's Kitchen?
Well, it's honoring my Aunt Anne, who her with my uncle and my mom had started cooking this lineup of products back in the early 90s. So nice. I'm continuing the tradition. So now, Jackie, at the end of our designated time period, we're going to be adding the sugar, which will take away the boil momentarily. And one of the advantages of cooking like this, by using honey and using the natural sugars that's already present within the blueberries, we have 10 pounds of blueberries that we only use 3 cups of sugar.
That's really not much at all for 10 pounds.
When you pour the sugar, you see how it took away the boil. Now it's starting to reboil very quickly.
Right.
This stage it'll regain its boil much more quickly because it's already hot.
Well, our cobbler is done, and Lee, you have some examples of what to do with it, other than the traditional cobbler.
Mm-hmm. You can bake a traditional cobbler, you can mix this in your oatmeal, you can mix this in your cream of wheat, your cottage cheese, or any kind of yogurt. But here we have some dessert shells with some Greek vanilla yogurt. Now this cobbler obviously is still pretty warm, so we could spoon some on here.
Oh, that's nice.
And then you could dress it up with a little bit of whipped cream.
Yep.
Here we have some really good, high-quality vanilla ice cream. This will be a really good reaction with the warm cobbler.
Good. Yeah.
Use it to top your ice cream.
We also have some cheesecake here.
Piece of cheesecake. Piece of vanilla cheesecake. We'll put some blueberry
cheesecake.
Warm cobbler on top of the cheesecake. And there you have it. So
I'm going to give it a try with the ice cream here. Oh my gosh, that's delish. This is a winner.
That's the problem. If anything, it's too good.
Yes, it's too good. Lee, thank you very much for having us here today to show us how you make your Annie's Country Kitchen blueberry cobbler. And I know that everyone's going to want to rush right out there and grab a couple jars because this is good stuff.
I'm at the Wilkes-Barre Farmers Market on the Public Square on Thursdays. I'm in the Dallas Farm Market at the Dallas Elementary School on Saturdays. We are online, and we are also now in the process of expanding our network as far as distribution goes. We make 4 different salsas from mild to extra hot as far as the heat levels go. We make a chili sauce, which is probably the best selling tomato-based product we have. We make a strawberry and blueberry syrup. The sales are increasing. We make jams, jellies, and marmalades. So we have 20 products in all, so we're pretty busy.
Well, look out for Annie's Country Kitchen products and you will definitely be satisfied. Thanks again, Lee.
Thank you so much, Jackie. My pleasure.
Well, I'm here at Kirby Park enjoying a great day. And if you're looking for a really great place to dine in Kingston, we found it. It's Bistro on the Ave. Let's check it out. Well, I'm in the kitchen here with Chef Chris. And Chris, what are we preparing today?
Today we're preparing a Chilean sea bass with an orange soy reduction and some fresh sauteed spinach.
Ooh, that sounds really good. All right, I guess we can get started.
Okay. Well, we like to start with a hot pan for the sea bass
All right.
because we like it to caramelize on both sides,
Yes.
get a nice crust.
Right.
So we're going to start with a little bit of olive oil.
All right, I'll just stay over here out of your way.
Put a little kosher salt on the fish.
Mm-hmm.
A little cracked black pepper. Like to season both sides of the fish.
Delish.
We want our pan to be nice and smoking hot to get the caramelization we're looking for.
All right. This is so great because this time of year everyone wants seafood, so it's like, oh.
You can't go wrong with a nice fresh piece of sea bass either.
That's right.
We get our other pan going also for our sauteed spinach.
You know, I'd like to tell everyone here, you actually have everything fresh. Everything is prepared fresh every day, never frozen.
Everything's made every day. Mashed potatoes, hand-cut French fries, fresh grilled burgers every day. Our seafood is top-notch.
Yeah, good stuff here.
Add a little bit of garlic to it. We're gonna add a little bit of butter to it. Can't really go wrong with some butter.
No, and garlic.
We got our fresh spinach here.
Nice.
Add this to our garlic, our butter, and our olive oil.
Nice. So good for you.
This fresh spinach is great for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna let that wilt in a little bit.
Okay.
We're gonna flip our fish. I want to stand back a little bit.
All right. Oh, look at that beautiful sear.
Crust.
Absolutely. Super.
Turn our flame down. In this bowl we have our orange soy reduction. It's a reduction of fresh orange juice, brown sugar, chili flakes, and a little bit of water.
Perfect.
We're gonna add our sea bass to our oven.
Okay, Chef Chris, time for the taste test. It's not actually a test, but this looks so fabulous. Oh my
Good.
God. That little crispiness, but the sauce is fantastic.
Sauce brings it all together.
Oh, it's sure to. It's almost like a little sweet, you know, but it has a little kick to it.
Chili flake.
This is fab. I love it. Thank you so much for preparing it.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Great. Now I think Mike is waiting out in the front, right?
He's gonna make you a strawberry mojito.
Ooh, I can't wait. Thanks again, Chef Chris.
Thank you.
I'm here with Mike Galka, the co-owner of Bistro on the Ave, and you're going to make us a drink.
I am. I'm going to make a delicious strawberry mint mojito to go along with your sea bass.
That sounds good. Where do we start?
Well, we start with some fresh strawberries. Okay.
And they are in season right
They
now.
are very plump. Some limes,
All right.
some mint. You don't want a salad, but you want to be liberal. Then we're going to start the muddling.
There's a
the fun
fine
part.
line, right?
Well, some like a lot, some like a little.
It's true.
So we're going to muddle this until everything's smashed up really well.
So muddling is just kind of squeezing the juices out of it?
Smashing it and using my muddler here.
Okay.
Just smashing everything up really nice. Releases all the flavors.
Right, and then do you leave that in there?
We're going to leave that right in there. Yep. Next, we're going to add a little bit of simple syrup, which is just sugar water, just for a little taste.
Nice.
Okay. Then we're going to add ice.
Perfect. This time of year, I love a nice cold frozen drink.
Absolutely.
Especially with a little mint in it, right?
Yep. A little bit of rum. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to shake it.
Okay. I do like mine shaken, not stirred.
Shaken, not stirred.
It's a
Definitely mojito.
poor joke.
Definitely.
All right.
I'll leave everything right in there.
Okay.
Okay. Get our glass.
Beautiful. You have any type of cocktail that one would like, right?
Oh,
Here?
I can make something for anybody.
Yes. Oh.
Top it off there. Okay.
Oh.
So we're gonna garnish, make it look pretty, so it not only looks good, but it tastes good. There we go.
Terrific.
Straw here for you. So what do you say? You gonna
I am ready to have a taste.
Take a taste?
I'll tell you, it's so fragrant. The strawberries are actually fragrant in the mint. Take a drink. Am I supposed to sip it through the straw?
You can do it either way.
Maybe I'll do that
Whatever you
since
wanna
it's
do.
ladylike.
Yep.
Pinkies up. Oh, that's delicious.
There.
It's so refreshing. I love the lime. You can really get the lime
It's
flavor.
nice to use fresh fruits in any drinks we can. We have flavored vodkas, but you know,
See, it
fresh
makes
fruit
the
is
difference.
better.
It really does make the difference. Well, thank you for having us
Of
here
course,
at
thanks
Bistro
for
on the
coming.
Ave.
Yep.
All right, and why don't you let everyone know where you're located?
Bistro on the Ave, United Penn Plaza, Kingston Corners. Open Monday through Saturday, 4:30 to 10. We have happy hour Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, and Saturday from 8 to 10.
And check them out on Facebook and
Yep,
your website.
Facebook, website, bistroontheave.com.
Thank you
thanks for
so
coming.
much, and have a fabulous summer. And cheers.
Cheers.
I'll drink for both of us.
There you go.
We'll see you next time on the Home and Backyard Cookbook.